What's going on, YouTube? This is a comic contest entry or subscriber contest entry for Daniel Mart. I just recently subscribed to this guy. I watched a couple of his videos. He does a lot of different videos, comics, movies, bunch of stuff. I haven't watched a lot of them. I just subscribed to him, I think, yesterday or the day before. So I was having a contest, and I always like to participate. So I think it's fun too, to answer these questions that people are asking for these contests. So I'm just going to get right into his questions. He has 8 of them or 7 of them, and the 8th one is to show your face, but you don't have to. I've decided to show my face. Most of these contest entries, I show my face. Like I said, I just think it's more personal. So. But yeah, so the first one he asked is, I'm looking at my computer screen so I remember them. What is your favorite comic book series of all time? And I just pulled up a few books to show, and of course, if anyone watches my videos, you know what my favorite series is of all time. I wouldn't really say, Grendel, but the series, this is such a small series I like, so I wouldn't say the whole thing, but I would say definitely the Avengers. So the Avengers are my favorite series of all time. I thought the 2 big ones there. That one, and here goes number 4, 5.5. I got such a glare on these, and a 3 for my number 1. Everything's backwards. So, not used to doing this videos backwards, but these are definitely my favorite series, Avengers. And that's his first question. And I want to go right to, if I could be any comic book character, who would it be and why? And it'll be Thor. So I'm just going to use that. Thor. Here he is on the cover there. So the reason is because he's a god. He can fly basically with his thing, his hammer, and strength, and basically immortal. I don't know if they actually die or not. But yeah, basically immortal. And I don't know. That's why I probably, because he's a god, and who wouldn't want to be a god and basically live almost forever? So, so yeah. So that would be the other question. That was question number 3. So go back to number 2. It says, what is your favorite comic issue of all time? And that's easy. I'm sure you guys know or coming and watching my videos before. My favorite comic issue of all time would be Primer number 2, Grendel. First appearance of Grendel. And you can't have that one without the first Grendel, number 1. So I didn't pull all of them out, but I really gotta get you. I can't do these things backwards. But yeah, so that would be my favorite comic issue, singular issue. And I stated before why. It's not just the story. It's just because of the nostalgia, of when I was a kid. This being the first book I remember owning. I'm sure it wasn't the very first book I owned, but it's it's the one I remember actually standing out. And it was my favorite character, Grendel. And the reason I like him because he's not really he's not the good guy, not really, he's kind of the anti-hero, whatever you want to say. That's probably why I liked it so much, But yeah, so that was question number 2, and go right to, which comic book person would you want to meet? And I can't already have met them. And I've met a bunch of great ones so far. just going to my local Comic Cons. But I would say that if I could meet anyone, I know people would say Stan Lee, and I think it'd be great to meet Stan Lee. I haven't met him or anything, but I don't know. He's my ultimate comic book guy to meet would be Matt Wagner. I have never met him, and I would love to have him sign these books. You know, maybe not these specific books because I probably would get a better grade than these. But I would like to get like a high grade. This is 60.5. I think I'm happy with it right now, but get like a 9, a near mint, and have him sign and get a signature series. That would be awesome. You know, CGC stuff. I like having the CGC stuff and get it verified. You never know what's going to happen. But yeah, so I would definitely want to meet Matt Wagner. Let me see. What is your favorite indie book? Okay. Well, I love The Walking Dead, so I'm just taking this opportunity to show off a lot of my keys because I love showing them off because I'm very happy to have them. But yeah, I love The Walking Dead. However, my favorite comic book right now series, indie book, would be Rachel Rising. I love this series. I actually, if I had a choice to read either this or Walking Dead, I'm sorry, but I would actually read this right now. I might have said something differently a while back, but this is definitely my favorite right now. And I also got, that's a 9.0 signature series. I got it signed by Terry Moore. I really can't get this down pat. Got it signed last year by Terry Moore. It came back at 9.0, but I also have 9.6 copy too. And I just saw he's actually going to be at the New York Comic Con. So I'm going to try to go. I think I'm just going to buy a ticket for Thursday night, and if I can go, I can go. If I can't, I can't. No big deal. But I might as well get the ticket while I can. But I would love to get him, crack the seal on that one, and maybe get him to sign it. Or even, I thought maybe even get him to do a sketch for me. So, 'cause I love his artwork. Maybe Harley Quinn cover, you know, so. And what was the last one? What was the other one he had? So that would be my favorite indie book. That's right now. How many comic books do I have? I have like 4,000 of them. This is most of them. These are all packed. So let's see. Yeah. So and I got a couple long boxes. Not too many. I emptied most of my long boxes out and put them in the short boxes. But I do have probably 3 or 4 long boxes that are full too. And I got all my CGC'd, and I got a box of books like this that aren't CGC'd yet. I have them separated. So I have about 4,000, I think. Maybe a little bit more. So how many comics books do you have? Okay, and do you pick up graphic novels? Not usually. I do have some. I don't know. I like having the actual single issues. If I can get them, I pick them up. But sometimes, especially like say like my Avengers books, my early Avengers, when I bought my Avengers #1, I bought it already graded, and I have number 2, 3. I have almost the first 100. I have #1 to number 52. Right now without any breaks. So, however, I don't want to read them, the actual copies, because I don't want to take a chance of damaging them. And they're not all in high grade, so I don't want to damage them any more than they already are. So I do buy the graphic novels for those, so I can actually read the books. Like recently, I acquired the first appearance of the Atom and Showcase, and also Atom #1 and stuff like that. So what I did was, because I didn't want to damage those issues, I actually got these. They were $5 at my local store, so I get to read the stories without actually reading the other books. So, and also like the Walking Dead books, I don't read those, the actual issues, because they're just so expensive nowadays. And I know it sounds horrible, but I don't want to open them up and ruin the value of them. And like I said, I don't really plan to sell. I just recently sold some, but they were like doubles and stuff like that. So things I didn't really want. These I want, so I don't ever plan to sell them. But I just hate thinking of damaging the book, so I do buy the graphic novels for the. I think I have the 1 to 20 for the graphic novels for The Walking Dead. So here, I'll show you. These are about all the graphic novels I have right here. So. I got some of the old Marvels. I got the Iron Man, a bunch of the Avengers, Submariner, Fantastic Four, some issues I bought that were a buck or something like that. Got a bunch of the Stephen King Dark Tower stuff. I did buy these in graphic novels. I just didn't want to. I had no desire to hunt down the individual issue for these, but I did want to read the stories, and I really, really, really like these books. I'm a huge, well, not necessarily Stephen King, but definitely a gunslinger fan. So, like I said, I got more of The Walking Dead. I have them in my bedroom. I read them when I'm laying in bed, trying to catch up. So, and of course, I got all these things here. Even got pop-up from Wonder Woman. So I do buy graphic novels, just not usually. So. Only if I have to. And I think that's it. Like I said, you know, congratulations, Daniel. It's 270 sub contest. That's awesome. I couldn't imagine getting that many subs. But you definitely deserve from what I've seen so far. You have a bunch of videos up there. I think you're kind of like me. You just make videos left and right. But it looks like you've been on here for a while, so I do look forward to looking at more of your videos. And like I said, congratulations on the subs, and I hope you appreciate the video I made for you. Okay, thanks. Bye.